For action with intensity, we're always going to have a motor that moves the music forward, that creates tension. It's going to be mostly minor chords with a twist. Slow harmonic movement, and it's going to be motivic, not thematic. Okay. In terms of orchestration, we've got two options. Option number one is a more modern hybrid sound. Option number two is a more traditional orchestral sound. If we go for a more hybrid sound, usually the motor is going to go to a pulsing synth and percussion. We can enhance that motor with a little bit of string staccatos, and then the motivic elements are going to go to other orchestral sections. And if we go for the more traditional orchestral sound, the motor usually is going to be staccato strings and percussion, and the motivic elements are going to go to other orchestral sections. All right, so watch these two examples that I edited from a live class. In the first one, you'll see me first recording the pulsing synth and then adding some elements on top. I used Audio Imperial Legacy library for the pulse, and this is super easy and it almost feels like cheating, but it's a very common style and sound in action TV shows. The second one is the traditional orchestral, and you'll see me creating the motor with the staccato strings, then adding percussion, and then adding some elements on top of the motor. If you don't understand everything that's going on in the screen, it's okay. If you miss some of the things that I'm doing, it's okay. Use this as inspiration, as ideas, if you need to write in this style. All right, so watch these 4 minutes of video, and then we'll move to sadness. And then let's see. Action with intensity is the type of music that creates tension, creates action, but it's the type of music that goes behind dialogue. So it's not gonna be like bombastic, explosive, really loud type of action, type of music. It's gonna be something that creates tension. It's something that creates tension and definitely has a pulse in the motor, but it's not too big. All right, so we have to keep it down in dynamics, volume, and then register as well. This style harmonically is gonna be minor with a twist. So minor with something else, minor with a dissonance, minor with a note that's not from the scale. This motor tends to be quite static, meaning there are harmonic changes, but slow or very slow or non-existent. Meaning we can have a cue in this C minor thing for like 2 minutes and then rely on textural development to add variation. But it's common to not modulate, to not even change chord. It's actually very common. It's not a bad thing. Harmonically, it makes it not interesting, but it's part of the style, because the goal for this style is to create tension, to add tension, to sustain the tension of the scene, not necessarily to add emotion, which is what harmony is very good at. Okay, that doesn't mean that you don't have to change. You could have this, and then you could change to. Right? You could do things like this. Short movements, so basically, all right. All right, so this is the motor. This is the motor. Now I'm gonna add some elements on top. I'm gonna start with a long note, something like this. Trombones.